how you doing? And we're out here in Goldsborough Valley. As you can see, there's a sign, Goldfield Walking Track. Today's steed is a snab trail, 140 in the rear, 160 up front. She's a beaut. And the first thing we got to do is make our way across that causeway there. Now, the water's running pretty quick, but I think we'll make it. Nice little fire pit there. So I reckon this would be an excellent bike packing adventure. I think we'll come back and do that one day. Let's just have a look down in here, see what's here. Might just leave the bike there. Stay there, don't go anywhere. Look at that tree fern, it's beautiful. You gotta watch out for these wader walls. See the tendrils on these suckers? That's wader wall. Don't wanna get hooked up in there. And we gotta try and get through here. What's down here? Oh, almost tripped over. Oh wow, that's cool. Good spot for a picnic. Let's do it. What have we got? An apple muesli bar wrap. Tuna. So about halfway through last year, I took a lease on a shed, commercial shed in Portsmouth in Cairns with my mate Mark, and we set up a little service lounge in there. So pretty cruisy. Customers can come in and you know, and chill out on the lounge while they get their bike service. Pretty basic, but it seems to be working despite the effect of direct to consumer. You know, like there's still other factors that are kind of dictating the market, and that's just people looking for different solutions now. I mean, there's different kinds of riders. You got the people who do all the maintenance themselves, and then people who have extreme loyalty to a shop, which is fantastic. I mean, but there's a lot of people in the middle, right? You know, they do some maintenance themselves, but leave the harder things to experienced bike mechanic. And I suppose that's where we fit in. So I'm always a little bit nervous when trees are down across the trail, because I had a really bad experience once where a tree just like that down across the trail. It was the bump track. That's just a bit further north from here. And so I climbed up over the log. I had the bike on my shoulder and then kind of jumped off the back side of it. But when I landed, I almost landed on a giant black snake. I'd say he's about, I don't know, 7 foot long. I scared the bejesus out of him. He slithered away really fast. But he only went about, I don't know, 20 meters, and then he turned around, he reared up, and he came back at me full pelt. And he was big enough to be at my eye level when he was coming back. Hey, there's a dingo up there on the track. I almost ran into him on the way in too. Anyway, end of my snake story. Luckily I had the bike on my shoulder, so just instinct told me to throw the bike at the snake. So I threw the bike at the snake, and then I jumped back over the log and ran back along the track. But anyway, there's a dingo up here on the right. Wonder if we'll catch a glimpse. Hey dingo! Dingus! Hey buddy! It's okay. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's that green stuff on the clay is in fact moss, and it's super slippery. And sometimes the front wheel goes for a bit of a wander. Let's have a look what's up here. Right off. Oh wow, that's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful spot. So this ride should be called the Causeway Track, because there's these causeways all the way along, and there's some really good little creek crossings. So, oh, there it goes, the back wheel. Oh, Jesus. Once it goes, it goes. Slippy, slippy. All right, so we got a sign up here. Let's have a look what it says. Oh, wow. So apparently, as you can see, there's been a recent crossing of a cassowary. So if you didn't know what a cassowary was, well, that's the silhouette of it there. It stands up to about, I don't know, 7, well, head upright, so about 7 foot tall. Back of the hump, probably 6 foot. Big old bird, man. And he's got that big cone shape on his head. And then on the back of his foot, he's got like these talon type of things. They can be a little bit aggressive if they've got chicks or whatever. Very ancient, and we're lucky to still have them here. Sweet. I don't know, these gimbals are tricky, eh? Like, it took me a while to figure out how to stabilize it properly to my wiener chest. I just had to add 2 extra straps around the chesty. I think I've got a good solid mount now. The other tricky thing is angle of view, and well, you know, I guess it's trial and error. Hopefully it's optimal for you right now. The other little tweak I did to the setup was just add a little bit of foam to where the microphone is. So I literally just attached it with rubber bands. So it's just rubber banded on. I think it's working pretty well. I'm assuming it's cutting down the wind noise quite effectively. I think we're coming to another causeway. Let's check it out. Ew. Let's just go for a little bit of a creek ride. Show you what it looks like. Pretty, dude. That water's pristine. Welcome to paradise, people. So this dig is from that's from pigs. We got some wild pigs here that like to dig up the tracks. So yeah, pretty creeks. Let's shred it. Ew. Lots of climbs. Nothing too strenuous. There's a couple of pinchy ones, but yeah, it's a really nice. Well, here's an extended climb. See if I can get it. I don't know if I can keep talking while I climb, but jeez. So the rocks are pretty slippery, but all in all, pretty good traction. Ew! Finally some downtown. Oh, it's slippery. Yeah, boy. Whoa, green road. No. Yeah. Ew. Have a look at this one. That's pretty. Cairns has obviously got to grow. It's a beautiful place, but in terms of mountain biking, it's, you know, it's not a perfect place. Like, we got a lot of raw potential, and Cairns has seen its fair share of high-profile events, but at the end of the day, trails on the ground where the people sometimes a little bit thin. Oh yeah, we kind of make do with what we got. Okay, there's a pig. Jeez, he's a big fella. So yeah, like I was saying, this is pig territory. I think the way forward for Cairns is probably, you know, through the guise of those small suburban mountain bike parks. Like, we've got one just around the corner from our house. It's called Palmer's. It's well loved by the people of Cairns, especially those who live in Brinsmead and Freshwater and Redlinch. It's great to have a facility like that, you know, in the place you live. So it'd be good to see more of those parks spring up around Cairns. So yeah, I'll be definitely supporting those, and I'd love to get in on the ground as well and help dig some more. Cool. All right, let's continue on. See if we can see some more wildlife. Oh, she's pretty gnarly through here. Good. A bit slippery too. So we've seen a dingo and we've seen a pig. I would love to see a cassowary. Oh, we've got a nice creek crossing. I think there's a bit of a log hopper here. Yeah! You! Got it. So this track we're on now, just as you might have guessed, it follows the Mulgrave River, which is an awesome river to paddle down. And we did so a couple of weeks ago when my half brother was here. Thanks, Arthur, that was awesome, dude. Can't wait to do it again when you come back in April. And also, we should do this complete ride together as well, I reckon. Oh, I slipped off that one. Yeah, so remember, no dropper post, so that seat stays high. So we're doing this like old school. Yeah, boy. Phew. Oh yeah. Lovely. Lovely. Actually, this track is one of the few tracks in Cairns that you can just get your trundle on. You just sit and spin. Man, it's such a pleasure. It's when it's a rare thing, like you really appreciate it when you find it. Just that ability just to sit down for a good 20 odd K. Oh wow, you see the pretty bird? I don't think you can see the pretty bird, but oh wow. Oh dude, that is pretty. All right, so here's a bit of the trail. You know, you're getting towards the end when you hit the grass. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's just such a pleasure just to get your trundle on sometimes. See if we can bunny hop this. So this would be a great ride in the rain too. I think it'd be nice to stop and have a swim. Yeah, so I'm gonna, next time out, I think we'll do a bit of a group ride and go all the way through to Babinda. And yeah, thanks for riding with me today, and we'll see you again soon. Right on.